take that bet in a heartbeat. I promise you the Celtics will not win the next 3 games in a row. I promise.
So to go off of your point that you just brought off, Celtics firing Joe Mazzulla would be a stark change of direction, is what a report says. Now that they're 3-1, as recently at last week's draft combine in Chicago, sources told Jake Fisher of Yahoo that the Celtics would give Joe Mazzulla quite a bit of runway to grow into an elevated role on the team's sideline. Mazzulla is 34 years old, 2 years younger than Brad Stevens when he was hired by the Celtics. The Celtics initially elevated Mazzulla to interim head coach following the suspension of Ime Udoka, then signed him to an extension, giving the head coach job permanently in February. Quote, if the Celtics suddenly reverse course on Mazzulla, it would be a stark change of direction from the franchise's original intent to allow Mazzulla similar time to flourish in the position, end quote, writes Jake Fisher, citing sources. So what's your initial thoughts on that Joey Joe might be not fired?
Nick, do the you think thing.
You think?
Oh, it's crazy.
I don't think he's going to, like, now the more and more, I was on the whole train, like, unless I still don't think the Celtics are winning this series.
You're going
but like,
Heat in 5. We got 2 chatters in the chat saying Celtics are winning.
I know. You guys, the Celtics fandom here are going hard. I mean, if Lou came up, he'd be fucking beating that drum. But the only way what if they just fire Joe Mazzulla and hire Doc Rivers?
There'd be suicidal Celtics.
That'd be so suicidal. But like, how funny would that be? That'd be like the Hornets hiring Steve Clifford again. That would literally be like the same exact thing.
I don't believe this report. I truly believe in my heart of heart that Joe Mazzulla will not be coaching the Boston Celtics next year. Whether
Brad Stevens will be.
Yeah, like honestly, if he doesn't get fired now, he'll get fired in December.
What do you think at this point? Brad Stevens, the Celtics in the past 4 years, they've gone to 3 conference finals. They've had 3 different head coaches in the last 3 conference finals they've gone to. My question is, has the last 2 years of Brad being in the front office just goes like this? He's like, fuck it. He's like, if these fucks can't get it done, I'm just going to do it myself, and just pulled the Greg Popovich. Because I don't know if you guys know this. Greg Popovich was assistant coach, got promoted to general manager, hired a coach, hated the coach, fired the coach midseason, and just was like, I'm coach, and has been coach and general manager for like 30 years now. So what if Brad Stevens just fucking does that? He's just like, you know what? I got roster to do. Yeah, he's like, this job. And he was like, coach doesn't seem so bad when you're your own boss too.
There's problems with this team. Great, they won a game last night. That's awesome. Send them their roses. That's great. But Jason Tatum has looked like absolute garbage the last 3 games besides this, and I promise you in my heart that the Celtics will not win this series. I know that for a fact.
You wait. I think it'll be interesting. What are you gonna say, Jackson?
I don't think Joe Mazzulla should be fired.
I don't think so either.
4 years, 4 coaches with Tatum and Brown I think that's ridiculous. And
they need stability
and fire.
That's organizational issues to me. I don't think that's personnel or coaching at all. I don't know how you go from 4 coaches in 4 years and think that.
But a lot of the problems in the Celtics, like Joe Mazzulla's made a lot of mistakes coaching. Joe
Mazzulla also came back 3-2 against the Philadelphia 76ers, led by Joel MVP.
That's 3-2.
Sick. That's awesome. Yeah, 3-2. Congrats. That's
Jackson. I think every take you've had this playoff's been wrong. Where are the Warriors?
Yeah.
I mean, so, can we talk about something on a real note?
Warriors Kings was the best series in the league. Joe Mazzulla shouldn't be fired, and it's not Jason. It's not his fault. Jason Tatum's playing like he's booty hole. Okay. Jaylen Brown's injured. Just once again, hammer home. Jaylen Brown's injured.